back to the channel. My name is Coach Ben. Today's rant, which is the first rant of 2021, by the way, I wanted to talk about the overuse of the word elite. As I mentioned in the intro, I wanted to talk about the way that the word elite is overused in youth soccer. And this is more of a rant just because I see it everywhere on a lot of like private training and kind of small clubs that they just throw out the word elite. And my biggest problem with that, and the reason the main part of the rant, is that it's a misleading term to use when what you should be promoting is development and just the pure love of the sport. Now, I don't have a problem if you're using elite and you're training like the best top of the players. You're training MLS players, you're training professional players. But when you're talking about youth soccer and you're talking about like individual training businesses, using the word elite, it's good, I guess, if you just want to get people in and you want to think that your business is better than what it is. If you have the recognition and the reviews and everything to back it up and the players that you train to back that up, then sure, put that in there in using the word elite. But for the most part, honestly, most small businesses and small clubs that use the word elite, they're just using that because everyone has seen it work as a money grab. And people, especially parents, get suckered into the thinking that because this thing is elite, my kid is going to be elite. No, that's not how it works. Unless you're going to play at like Barcelona's famous academy, you don't have the elite status unless you're producing players like that, producing quality players year in, year out. If you're just doing 8-year-olds and there's an elite program, or 5-year-olds and there's an elite program, that's not how it's going to work. That's not how it should work, because you're misleading parents and you're making the parents think that their kid is going to be something in the future, when in reality, most kids don't know what they're going to be, you know, if they even like the sport, until maybe they're like 12 or 13 or something like that. When they get a little bit older and they can make those decisions for themselves. So my biggest problem is just using the word elite. You just have to stop using the word elite. You really need to narrow down what the players are going to get. At a younger age, it should be about having fun. It should be about learning the sport. It should be about developing good habits and solid foundation. Once you get older, reinforcing those good habits and a foundation, and building on to the tactical, the awareness, the various aspects of the sport. Stop using elite. It's misleading, and I think a lot of parents fall into that, and then they are willingly paying thousands of dollars because they think their kid is going to be an elite player. No, that's not how it should work. You should just be upfront and honest about what at each age and what the player is and what the expectations are, and where they should be in their developmental growth. Like as an age, at 8 years old, they should be doing this. At 10, they should be doing this. At 5, they shouldn't be doing anything except just playing, okay? Me personally, when I started my private training, I contemplated using the word elite because I've seen people like Jordon Football or BP6 Elite or the Technique Trainer or Bistera Soccer. I've seen those people and they're using the word elite, but they have the right to use those words and use elite training because they can back it up with the players that they've trained. And they are demonstrating that weekly with showing you that this is the difference between your average players versus your elite players, and the elite players are the ones that are professionals. And those 4 that I mentioned, they've trained hundreds of people. Using the word elite like you use the word football or soccer is not what you should be doing, especially if you're trying to start your own business, or especially if you're doing trainings yourself, especially if you're a coach. You just need to get into your mind that producing elite players, it revolves around having a fantastic foundation and a fantastic development of the sport. And eventually that elite aspect is going to blossom, and then those players will take advantage of the opportunities, and then they'll go farther and farther into the sport. I've just been thinking about this because, you know, when we're moving back into lockdown and a lot of things are being restricted, and just don't, if you're a parent, don't get suckered into elite. Don't get suckered into like elite training, or if someone is telling you that they're going to make your kid elite, it's a big red flag. You need to not do that at all. You need to just take a step back. You need to look at like how old your kid is and what your kid needs in terms of the sport. If he's 4 or 5 or 6, just let them play, have fun. If they're 8, 9, make it a little more advanced. Maybe add some combination passes or dribbling, or make their ball mastery a little harder. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and so on. Gets a little more technical, a little more demanding, but it needs to be fun for everybody. So if you're a parent, you're looking at like a training, or you're looking at a club or something that you want your kid to play on, or your kid wants to play on, don't only look at the ones that say elite. Look at other ones, especially ones that have a better and well-defined development of players, and what they're doing to make those players get to the next level, what they're doing to give those players a fantastic time at the club or wherever they're going to play. So those are some things that you need to look at, because it's so easy to see elite and think that it's the best one out there. Sometimes the elite teams are the worst out there, and the ones that just are simple and they have a good pathway for your player, those are the ones that are going to have the best and the most impact. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys agree or disagree, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you're new to the channel, smash the like button, subscribe. Really helps out. Check out the Instagram page. We'll be posting more and more content as 2021 comes on. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope your start to 2021 was great, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I just wanna be, I just wanna be your, I just wanna be, I just wanna be your, I just wanna be, I just wanna be your, I just wanna be.